This box contains a bunch of books in Japanese. Now, I'll be very honest, I'm not the biggest fan of reading physical books. It's not necessarily that I want it to be that way, it's just that, for example, with audiobooks, I can go for a run and listen to an audiobook at the same time, or paint the ceiling of my house, or do barrows in RuneScape, or surf in CSS, which is how I listened to my first audiobooks when I was like 15. But with regular physical books, you kinda have to schedule a session for it and then either sit or lay in bed while you do it, which can kinda get uncomfortable at times. And to be honest, most of the time when I'm reading, I'm kind of forcing myself to do it to expand my horizons instead of doing it because I really want to, like how I really want to play League of Legends. But what if the problem is that I just haven't found books that I really wanted to read? And this is why I'm making this video, because this time I think I truly found something special. So special in fact that I might even actually make a follow-up video after I read those books. So let's get started. Let me grab this without knocking my microphone over. I found it in the shed, okay. And that's actually the downside of audiobooks. Like, not every book has an audiobook version nor a digital version. And even if they do, I'm pretty sure that the books I bought just wouldn't work as audiobooks. So I'm actually pretty excited to read them. Okay. Ooh. Okay, even though I'm hyping this up, I genuinely feel like I might have bought too many books. I'm seriously having some buyer's remorse. I just accidentally opened the right package right away. Oh, what can you see? Actually, I know that this is not relevant, so... Okay, so this is the first book, Hajimete no Spinoza book, which I read as an audiobook plus an ebook and sentence mined every single word from here, so I should technically be able to read this entire book without doing a single lookup. And it's essentially just an introductory book to Spinozian philosophy. I just wanted to familiarize myself with it a little bit for one specific reason. And it was pretty easy to understand, so if you're interested in the same thing, I do recommend it. What is this, I wonder? Okay, what do we have here? Okay, now this is an interesting book. Well, I don't know if it's interesting actually, but the reason I bought it is because this is a book about how to read books. I was actually a bit interested in this topic, in the sense that how come there are people who really enjoy reading and people who don't enjoy it at all? And this is actually written by the same author who made the Kirawareru Yuki book. And it also has an audiobook, so I can just listen to it if I don't feel like reading it. Okay, next. I wonder what this one is. Ooh. We got some green tape here. I've never seen this kind of tape before. This is like green duct tape. Okay, so this is 4 books tied into one, and this is the book that I was just talking about. They are both by the same author, so because I've already read this one, I decided that reading this one might be interesting as well. And this is the second edition for this book, which I have not read yet. I was planning on reading it and sentence mining it for learning Japanese, but I already stopped at 25,000 Anki cards instead of going for 30,000, so I'm not sure if I'm actually going to read it just yet, but I did buy it. These 4 books were a set, and this entire set cost almost as much money as just this one book alone, so I bought it as a set. And actually, if I could just open it... The other set in the book set was Homo Deus, which is a book that I've actually listened to as an audiobook in like 2017 or something. So I thought it would be interesting to read it or listen to it in Japanese as well, because it's been translated obviously. And it's a good book as well. I would really recommend most of humanity to read it. So here's this set. Oh, it actually has like a nice texture. Like, you see these wrinkles it has? You can feel all of them. And it's like nice and soft. I already made a video about that book, so... Okay, next we have this huge package here. I'm not going to lie, this was the one that gave me the most buyer's remorse, because this was so expensive. I don't know why I bought it. Like, I thought it would be interesting for a video, but is it really gonna be interesting? Okay, let's see if it was worth it. Oh. Oh, wow. Wow, they are serious with the packaging. This is like... These are like clipped. Oh, wow. Okay, essentially, these are 2 books, actually 4 books, but this is Waga Hai wa Neko de Aru, and it has all the editions, as well as Kokoro by the same author, which is a book that I don't know anything about, but these came as a set, and this is a book that I started listening to and sentence mining. And the real reason I bought it was because they look kinda cool. Like, look at this. What was it called? Setsubyoshi? What was it called again? Basically these book bindings. I'm pretty sure that this design is one of the original designs, which I thought was pretty interesting. And if it's a book that I'm going to read completely, I mean, it's extremely long, so I've only finished like 20% of the audiobook. I thought that it would be a nice like decoration if I ever make my own bookshelf or something. Okay, let's see what the designs were like, because even I don't completely remember anymore. Oh, wow. This is like golden. Like, see how reflective it is? This is like gold plated. Oh, I mean, they are used books, so. Okay, so this is one of the sides. Some interesting artwork here. And okay, this is just the back cover art, but isn't that actually kind of cool? Okay, let's see what the actual art looks like. Ooh. So this is the middle book. This is the last one, I think. And this is the first book. Ooh, man, look at that art. Like, it's so nice and serene. Let's see what the print looks like. Oh wow, this is like an ortholinear book. All of the characters are perfectly aligned. Oh, it has artwork actually. I didn't even know about that. Ooh. Man, look at that black cat with a bow tie drinking from a crystal cup. Look at this start page, man. Much nicer than the Bing start page. I can't even read this kanji. Oh, okay. This is De-aru. Very interesting design. This is epic. And the font is so big, so it's actually really nice to read as well. In real life, these prints are actually really dark. Like, they're nice and black like this in real life. Ooh, some of the pages are a bit glued together. Has anyone actually... Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna break the book. God damn. Has anyone actually ever read this? I assume it's at least been in like a library. Okay, one of the things I was worried about, do these books smell? No, they're just like old books, but they're not like musty or anything. Guess I'll check this one. Oh, there's some artwork here as well. Ooh, there's a mouse and some color here. Oh, more art. Nice. What about this one? Oh, this is really gray. Ooh, look at that design. Interesting. This is a mouse and this is a fish. And this is a cat. There's more art here. I remember, like, from the book, this moment, I guess. Poor cat. Oh my god, look at this, man. I'm gonna zoom in. I don't care if it messes up my recording again because I don't have a proper tripod. And then there are 3 tiny cats with a really big bowl. Man, I might actually read this. It seems so chill. Look how ortholinear the font is. Oh, that's a chicken. Or a turkey. Look at that fluffy cat. Okay, so was buying these worth it? You tell me, but I don't really feel as much buyer's remorse anymore. Oh yeah, I should probably check out Kokoro as well. I'm really not sure what this book is about, but it's really popular. Oh, it has like a double cover. Oh, this is like... Oh, this is some real Japanese hours. Ooh. What the heck? Ars longa vita pievis. Why does it say that here? Ooh. Check it out. Nice. But this also seems like so easy to read because the text is so small. I'm used to like these tiny books, so where the font is super small and the Japanese is really difficult. So, like, how difficult is this book? Sehi tomoka. Doesn't look very difficult for me. Hihi. Sono toki shachiki. I've never seen this type of writing for this. Shachiki. Okay. Dude, imagine if I actually was able to read all of these books. And I don't mean that in terms of like, imagine if I had the Japanese for it. I have the Japanese for it. The problem is that I feel like reading these books is going to take me 2 years if I do it like daily. But wouldn't it be nice if I actually read them, all of them, instead of just buying them for no reason at all? I need to read these. Okay, these are all the other books that I bought, and now it's time for the main event of today's video, even though I feel like those books that I just showed were so nice that perhaps they can't be topped anymore, because I'll just say that these books are not some classical Japanese literature, but I found them entirely by myself, and I have no clue how popular they are, but they are, as a concept, really interesting, which is why I really wanted to actually try reading them, because I wanted to see what's in them. So what do you think it's going to be? It's not going to be what you think. Okay, read the title of the book. Hello Kitty, Nietzsche. This is a collaboration between Hello Kitty and Nietzsche. Like, who came up with this? And that's not all. This is a collaboration between Gudetama and Karl Marx, Das Kapital. Like, this is economic Marxism in this type of format. And finally, Cinnamon Rolls Ethica. So Ethica is essentially Spinozian philosophy, and the way I found these books was essentially that I was looking for books about Spinozian philosophy, and this book came up, and I was like, what is this? And I found this entire series. Oh crap, a book fell. So essentially there is an entire series of these books. This is based on Zarathustra, which is something I have never read, but I know a little tiny bit about Nietzschean philosophy, but perhaps for learning more about it, these might be really nice for getting started. I have not looked inside of them yet, so I have no clue if this is just a book that's full of like really thick text, or if it's a few sentences per page with like illustrations. So let's find out. I'm actually nervous. Wait, which side should I read from? Does this book read from left to right? Like, look, usually Japanese books you read from this side, but this opens like Western books. Let's open it. Let's see. Okay, let's see what it's gonna be. Oh. Okay. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Oh my god. This is so perfect. Like, it looks like a kids book, but it's actually about Nietzschean philosophy, which is like hilarious. Wait, hold on. Oh. And the print quality is so beautiful. Like, okay, this is the reason why I said that these books are special, because look how short the text is, and it's full of illustrations. These books wouldn't work as audiobooks, because for the full experience, you need to see the illustrations. Like, look at this. Look how nice all of this is. Like, this would not work as an audiobook, and to be very honest, it wouldn't work as a digital book either, because I feel like a part of the experience is that before sleep, you open these books and just the physical sensation of a physical paper-based book and the perfect like font quality and the illustrations and the smell of the book and such are all part of the experience. And these books are meant for adults in the sense that the content of the books are, you know, hopefully really useful as well. And I'm most likely going to make a separate video on at least one of them, if not all of them. So I'm not going to go too in depth about them, but yeah, books like this exist, and that is like the true value of reading in Japanese, I think, because you just have access to content like this that you otherwise wouldn't. Okay, let's just read like one page. If you realize the fun in learning, then every day will become more ample, or like colorful, essentially. If you learn things that you didn't understand before, bit by bit, then it's fun. If your horizons widen, you will start wanting to explore new worlds, and you can feel your own growth, and every day will start feeling more devoted. I didn't translate it the best, but I got the message across really clunkily. Live translation in Japanese is hard, okay? Man, this is great. This is my secret book recommendation for learning Japanese, or just reading in Japanese, or just reading in general, even if it's not for the sake of Japanese. Okay, let's see if I can fit all the books that I bought into one frame. Okay, whatever. here are all the books. Finally, I bought all of these books with my own money, but this video is also sponsored by Buyee, which is the service that I bought them through. And it's not the first time I'm using Buyee, and the way Buyee works is that it's essentially a proxy service that lets you order pretty much anything from Japan worldwide. For example, I bought these books from the Japanese Amazon and Mercari through Buyee, after which they were shipped to Buyee's warehouse, where they were combined into a single package and sent to me. Now, of course, there are many more websites and marketplaces that you can order from through Buyee, and often they also have special campaigns with specific Japanese stores, which is great because very often you literally can't order things from Japan outside of Japan, especially on second-hand marketplaces like Mercari. I also recommend checking out my first Buyee video where I explored various things using the website and then ordered, for example, my first Japanese book, manga, and so on, and I had a lot of fun. I'm going to put the link to that video as well as my custom Buyee discount link into the description of this video in the case you'd like to buy something from Japan yourself as well. And that's it for this video, so I'm slowly going to get started with reading these books and hopefully update you in less than 2 years. But realistically, see you in 2028, I guess.